Hello guys, welcome back to Life with Pauly. It's currently Saturday, June 28th, and I decided to upload a video today. I didn't upload a movie recommendation this week because the simple fact is it got really hot in New York and it got up to 100 degrees in my apartment. I did try to deal with it, and I had a big fan and a small fan, but it just wasn't working for me. So my brother ended up giving me an air conditioner. It worked for a day and then it quit. Now it's working again. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's a little bit of cooler weather right now and things like that. But I will be doing more videos again, and I will be uploading a movie recommendation this week coming up. I might do more movie recommendations than just once a week also. So be prepared for that. But today's video, I wanted to put this out there to everybody. You're not going to see me today on camera because I wanted to show you this website and explain this to you. I seen this on a channel, and I have to say first off that this is not sponsored in any way. I'm not getting paid to make this video. I'm doing this on my own because I watch a lot of YouTube channels, and I watch this person that goes around and helping the homeless people, and they actually were helping the homeless people get these cards in the mail for free phone service. It is a SIM activation kit. Now, this is not through the government. The government has nothing to do with this at all. This is through an app called TextNow. This website has been up for years. TextNow has been available to people for years. When it first started out, TextNow was a website where you can go on there and you could get a number and you could text people and things like that. But you needed Wi-Fi for it and things like that in order to text people and write back and forth. But now they offer a free phone service. Now, I'm not sure how long they have offered this free phone service because, like I said, I just recently seen a video and I thought this would be a great video to put out to help people out there. There are a lot of people struggling with their bills now and can't afford a phone service, or want to cut their bills down to save money. There's a lot of people struggling to pay their rent. There's a lot of people struggling to pay their food. And I mean, if you're paying $180 a month or $150 a month for a phone bill, I think that's kind of ridiculous when you can get it for totally free or even a cheaper phone service. So this TextNow, what it is they send you a activation kit. They send you this card, as you can see I got on the screen now, with a SIM card in it. It says buy a SIM activation kit from TextNow and get free nationwide talk and text. So with this, you do get unlimited texting, you get unlimited calling, no matter if you're in a Wi-Fi area or not. And how it works, the reason why they're able to do this is because they get paid for ads. So what they are doing is they're taking some of their money that they get paid from advertisers and they're putting it into this free phone service, so you do not have to pay for phone service. There's no monthly bills at all. You do pay $4.99 for the SIM card. For the activation kit, you pay $4.99, and that's it. No tax or anything on that. You just pay the $4.99. They send you the SIM card activation kit, and then you get free unlimited calling and texting and data for life. Now, the data is limited to checking your email, and it is limited to like using an Uber app or a Lyft app. Say you got a Lyft app or an Uber app. It is limited to those things. You cannot go on the data and go to websites. I don't know if you could go to Facebook or not. I'm not sure. You may be able to, but you may not be able to. I know you can't go on certain websites, like the dirty websites, the bad websites. So this might be even an idea for a kid. If you have a kid that wants a phone, or and you can't afford the service or don't want to pay for the service for your child, this might be a good idea for them because they can't get on them bad websites. I don't believe they can get on gaming websites either. So keep that in mind with this. The data is limited to checking your email, your most important stuff, to checking maps, and for, like I said, the rideshare programs. Basically, they limit it to that. Now, they do have data plans, but you have to pay for those. And they give you a certain amount of data and a certain amount of time to use the data. Those you do have to pay for an extra charge. So as you can see here, TextNow enabled phones. Each phone is shipped with our unique technology. They do have phones. I'm going to say this right off the bat. They do have phones that you can buy, but they're probably expensive. If you don't want to buy an expensive phone, I would suggest going to Family Dollar or Walmart and get a cheaper phone. Usually the prepaid phones that they sell for Verizon, or the prepaid phones they sell for, say, T-Mobile or whatever, usually those phones are unlocked. So you can just go to them places, get a cheap phone. The one that I got is an Android, and it was a total wireless phone that I bought. It was only $56 and it was unlocked, meaning it wasn't locked into the service. When you buy the phone, you don't buy a service card with it. You just buy the phone, and then you would go home, of course, and go to this website, TextNow, and order your SIM card and actually activate it that way instead of on the total wireless network. You can also find phones online for cheaper that are already unlocked. Most of them will say unlocked, and those phones will work with this system. It does accept Android and iOS, so if you have an Apple iPhone, it accepts that too. There is a thing on this website. I'm not going to click it right here, but this says get started free right here. They do have it. I think if I click on this, it will bring up the phone checker where you can punch in your IMEI number on your phone, your serial number on your phone, and it will tell you if your phone is unlocked. Let's say you have an Apple iPhone and your Apple iPhone is unlocked. You can actually use that on this service. As long as it's unlocked, you can switch it to this service and have free phone service. If you are on Android and your phone is unlocked, you can switch it to this service, and you can keep the number that you got, or you can get a new number. So keep that in mind. Even if you already got a phone, Android, iPhone, whatever the case may be, you could still use this service, and you can keep the same number if you want to, or you could switch numbers. Now, down on the bottom, it says frequently asked questions. How can you service start at $0? What's the catch? And there is no catch to this service. The service is paid for by unobtrusive ads, so there is no subscription and no billing information required. Basically, they're going to charge you for the SIM card, and that's going to be it. And you can connect to TextNow's nationwide wireless network for phone service away from Wi-Fi. Customers with eligible devices can get our free nationwide talk and text service free of charge just by downloading the TextNow app and ordering a TextNow SIM card for their device. So you will have to download the app on your phone, but other than that, that's about all you got to do. And you have to order the card. They do have where can I get coverage, and it says with TextNow you will have coverage through Wi-Fi and TextNow nationwide wireless network. To see if TextNow is a good fit, you can view our network coverage map. And you can click that and see if it's available in your area. I could tell you it's pretty much all over. There might be a couple spots where it's not, but mostly it's all over. And in every single state. And then it says, can I use my existing phone with TextNow? And it says, yes, you can bring any eligible device to TextNow and activate it with TextNow service plan. You can confirm your device's compatibility with our handy device checker. If you have a compatible phone that's unlocked, you'll just need a TextNow SIM card, which we have available for purchase. So that is how it works, guys. So you pay $4.99 and you get free phone service for as long as, I guess, this website is around, or as long as they decide to give everybody free phone service. I think this is great that a website that is making money off of advertisers, I think it's great that they're trying to give back to people in this way. Like I said, the video that I seen online was a guy that helps homeless people, and he was ordering these TextNow SIM cards and then giving them old phones that he already had and putting the SIM cards in there for these homeless people so they can get connected to the world and so they can have a chance to talk to people and have it in case of an emergency. Okay, let's see. Get free wireless. Let's see what this does. Oh, okay, that does the same thing. Get free wireless. Okay, so it's doing basically the same thing. And, okay, so here we're going to go to this now. And as you can see here, the small video. Excuse me, guys. The small video that popped up. This is their TextNow website. All you got to do is go to TextNow. I will put the link in the description down below. And we're going to go down here where it says get immediate access to free unlimited talk and text. You make the sell. Keep your existing phone number or pick a new one like I said. Then enjoy unlimited calling and texting as soon as you sign up. See how easy it is to kiss those expensive phone bills goodbye. So this is very, very cool for a lot of people out here. And it tells you on the bottom here, it says our phone app. It says download TextNow app. And then it says start talking and texting over Wi-Fi. Now, it does say start talking and texting over Wi-Fi. But if you're not by Wi-Fi, it uses their free cell service. So you don't necessarily have to have Wi-Fi in your home. You don't have to be by Wi-Fi. It will use basically their Wi-Fi wireless. And then it says go wireless with our SIM card. It might sound too good to be true, but it's not. Our SIM unlocks unlimited access to nationwide talk and text plus free 5G data for apps like email, maps, and rideshare services for $0 a month. Now, as you can see here, it says for email, maps, and rideshare services. So you cannot get on bad websites with this and things like that. That's why I said it might be a good idea for your kid. And then on the bottom of the third one, it says order SIM card. All you have to do is click that right there, and you can go and order your SIM card for your phone. And of course, here it says more than just your average data plan options. You do have the option to buy data plans, but you don't have to. I will actually, let's see, and this is some of their advertisers, which is USA Today, Yahoo, and CNET, and Bloomberg, and WSJ. Let's see here. Now let's go to data plan options. Now these are data plan options, and this is for people that want more data or want to do things on different websites. The essential data is free. And like I said, it includes the unlimited talk and text, maps, rideshare, and email. The hour pass, which means you get unlimited data for 1 hour, is 99 cents. You get 300 megabyte of high-speed data, then unlimited 20 speeds. Okay? So I guess that would be 20 megabytes of speed or something like that. For a day pass, it's $4.99, and this would include 24 hours of unlimited talks, text, and data. And let's see, 2 GB high speed data, then unlimited 20 speeds. That's for $4.99 for 24 hours. You would get unlimited data. So you would be able to go on Facebook, you would be able to go on websites and things like that. But you don't need to pay for this. You don't need that. As long as you're not going to go on websites or anything like that, you don't need it. You can get the service for free. And this one is the month pass, $39.99 recurring monthly payment, and you get 10 GB of high-speed data, then unlimited 2G speeds. This is for a full month of unlimited text and data. Okay, but like I said, the free essential plan comes with just enough. If you want to check maps, you want to check rideshare, you want to check email, you do not have to buy the data plans. That is just for people that want to do other things on the internet besides those things I mentioned. And it says, order your SIM and download TextNow today. And you can order your SIM card. It will come on a card like this right here. And your SIM card will be in there ready to pop in to your phone. So I wanted to bring this out to everybody. Let's see if we can get the coverage map. Okay, this is free 3G, 5G, 4G coverage map. Let's see if it'll pop up here. I don't know what it's doing. It's loading right now. Let's see if it'll pop up. Okay, so here it is, guys. Here is the coverage map. Now the coverage map is pretty extensive. There's some New York that is whited out. I believe all the green is their coverage map. But as you can see here, some of it is whited out. I think in certain areas it might not work for you, but you can go to their coverage map and you can find out. There's only a few states that are whited out mostly, which is Idaho. If you live in Idaho, you might want to check it. Utah, Los Angeles, California, there's some whiteouts. And yeah, in Montana, there's some whiteouts. And there's very little whiteouts in PA and New York and Maine. But you want to check the coverage area map. I believe that when you put in your IME number and you put in your address anyway, it's going to tell you whether their service is going to work for you or not. But for the most part, this is going to work for everybody. Florida is pretty much all well covered except for one little tiny spot. Texas is pretty much well covered. United States. Oklahoma is pretty much covered. Nebraska is pretty much covered. Iowa. New York is pretty much covered. PA, Ohio is pretty much fully covered. You know, so North Carolina is pretty much covered. So just go and check this map out, you know, before you try this service. But yeah, I wanted to bring this to everybody because I think it's a very good phone service and cheap phone service, one that many people might want to use. And I mean, you pay $4.99 and you get free unlimited talking, free unlimited texting, and some data, and won't have to worry about paying that phone bill every month. Or like I said, get it for a child that you do not want going on certain websites or doing certain things on the computer. This might be a safer idea for them. If you have a parent or you're old and on Social Security, disability, and you want to save some money, this might be a way for you also to go. So keep that in mind, guys. Wanted to bring this to you. Go check out their website. I'll put the link in the description down